Motivation fades for everyone. Winners keep going anyway. The difference? Discipline, not burnout. Every great journey begins with a spark, a new project, a fresh goal, a resolution to change. These moments arrive filled with boundless energy and optimism. In the beginning, progress feels effortless, propelled by a powerful wave of motivation. The first few days or even weeks are a thrill. You wake up excited to work, you see early results and feel a surge of confidence. This initial burst of enthusiasm makes the path forward seem clear and simple. It feels as though this feeling will last forever, carrying you all the way to the finish line without any friction. But then something shifts, the novelty wears off. The initial excitement that once fueled your late nights and early mornings begins to dwindle. The work that felt like a passionate pursuit starts to feel like a chore. This is the moment where many people falter. They hit an unseen wall, a point where the emotional high subsides and the reality of the long road ahead sets in. They mistakenly believe that this fading feeling is a sign that they have lost their way or chosen the wrong path. They think that successful people must feel motivated all the time, and since they don't, something must be wrong with them. This is the critical juncture where the story of success is truly written. When motivation fades, we stand at a crossroads with two distinct paths ahead. The first path is paved with brute force. It is the path of hustle, of pushing harder and longer, trying to recapture the initial fire through sheer willpower. This approach often leads to burnout. Burnout is a state of profound emotional exhaustion, physical exhaustion, mental exhaustion caused by prolonged stress. It is not a sign of weakness, but a sign that the system is broken. It happens when you demand more from your body and mind than they can sustainably give. You work without adequate rest, ignore your limits, treat yourself like a machine that never needs maintenance. Burnout drains your internal resources until you have nothing left. The work that once brought you joy now feels heavy and meaningless. You lose your sense of accomplishment and may even feel cynical about your goals. This exhaustion makes it nearly impossible to continue, forcing you to stop altogether. It is a painful and often lonely experience, a crash landing after flying too close to the sun. People who burn out are not lazy. On the contrary, they are often the most dedicated and passionate individuals. Their mistake is not a lack of effort, but a lack of a sustainable system for that effort. The second path is discipline. This path looks very different. Discipline is not about being harsh or punishing yourself. It is about creating a calm, orderly system for your progress. It is a gentle but firm structure made of small, repeatable habits, clear, simple rules. To understand why discipline is so crucial, we must first understand why motivation is so fleeting. Motivation at its core is an emotional state. It is a feeling of wanting to do something, a drive that pushes us toward a desired outcome. Like all feelings, it is subject to constant fluctuations. A good night's sleep can send our motivation soaring. A word of encouragement can send it soaring. A small unexpected win can send it soaring. Conversely, a single setback can cause it to plummet. A stressful day can cause it to plummet. A bout of fatigue can cause it to plummet. Relying on something so volatile is like building a house on shifting sand. One reason motivation wanes is our brain's response to novelty. When we start something new, dopamine surges. As the activity becomes routine, the novelty wears off. The brain no longer rewards the same action as strongly. This is why the first month feels exhilarating, while the third month can feel like a grind. Motivation is depleted by stress and decision fatigue. Too many choices shrink our capacity for action. Stress pulls focus toward immediate threats away from long-term goals. Motivation fades when rewards are distant, quick early gains slow, feedback loops lengthen. Without immediate rewards, emotional fuel runs dry unless a more reliable system takes over. When motivation disappears, discipline is what remains. Discipline is not a feeling, it is a system. It is a pre-commitment to a course of action, a set of rules you have designed to ensure progress. This system does not ask if you feel inspired, it simply asks that you follow the plan. By externalizing decisions, you bypass the need for motivation. You no longer debate each day whether you should do the work. The decision has already been made. Your only task is to execute the next small step. A well-designed system works because it relies on the power of habit, not willpower. Willpower is like a muscle. It can be fatigued with overuse. If you depend on it for every task, you will run out. Habits are behaviors made automatic through repetition. They require little conscious energy. By turning key actions into habits, you conserve willpower for when you truly need it. Discipline provides stability in a world of chaos. Life will bring unexpected events, distractions, and emotional swings. Your system is the anchor. Even on your worst days, you still make a small amount of progress. A bad day without a system means nothing gets done. With a system, you do the minimum, 1 paragraph, a 10-minute walk. This commitment prevents the chain from breaking and builds momentum through marginal gains. Discipline is not an innate trait. It is a skill that can be cultivated through practice. Start with habits so small you can't say no. The goal isn't a massive result on day one, is to establish consistency. If your goal is to write a book, the habit is 1 sentence. If the goal is a marathon, the habit is putting on your running shoes. The 2-minute rule makes starting easy, and starting is often the hardest part. Show up, then slowly increase. After a week of 1 sentence, try 1 paragraph. After a month, aim for 10 minutes. Design your environment for success. We are influenced by cues around us. Guitar in the closet, out of sight. Guitar on a stand, visible, easy to play. Junk food on the counter, temptation. Fresh fruit, visible, the obvious choice. Make desired cues obvious and undesired cues invisible. Reduce friction. Let your environment nudge you. Finally, track your progress. A tracker shows whether you did the habit each day. A simple notebook works too. Tracking gives immediate proof of progress. It creates accountability. You won't want to break the chain. Visual feedback keeps efforts tangible and focused on daily improvement. While building disciplined habits is crucial, adopt mental strategies that protect your energy and prevent burnout. Cultivate ruthless prioritization. You cannot do everything, so decide what truly matters. Winners are not those who do more, they do the right things. Identify the 1 or 2 highest impact tasks and give them your best energy. Say a firm no to requests and distractions. This focus conserves mental resources. Practice self-compassion. The path is not a straight line. It has setbacks and days you fall short. Perfectionism turns slips into failure. When you miss a day, do not scold yourself. Never miss twice. Forgive, then resume at the next opportunity. Shift focus from outcomes to process. You cannot control a promotion, a win, or a million sales, but you can control your system. Measure success by showing up and following your system today. Lower the stakes, reduce fear of failure, build clear boundaries, designate times and spaces for work. When the workday ends, truly disconnect, put away the laptop, turn off notifications, recharge. Rest is not a luxury. It is a biological necessity for long-term performance. Treat it as part of your system. Protect energy and clarity so you remain consistent for years, not just weeks. Successful systems are simple and consistent. Build days around small routines that automate what matters. A morning routine, spend the first 60 minutes on your top task before email or social media. Progress before the world distracts you. An evening review, 10 minutes to reflect and identify tomorrow's most important task. Start the next day with clarity. Work in focus, sprints, then break. For example, 50 minutes of focus, 10 minutes to stretch or walk. A weekly reset, review progress, adjust priorities, schedule your most important tasks, keep daily work aligned with your vision. A founder worked 14-hour days, then burned out. After recovery, she set 2 morning deep work blocks, a real lunch, and no work screens after 8. Output stayed high, energy became sustainable. A student stopped cramming and scheduled 45 distraction-free minutes per class daily plus a Sunday review. Stress fell, understanding deepened, grades climbed. A writer abandoned inspiration and wrote 300 words a day, marking each day with a red X. The streak became motivation. A year later, manuscript complete. Remarkable achievement is not grand, heroic leaps, but small, steady, repeatable steps. They succeeded by designing systems that made progress inevitable, leaning on schedule, rules, and routines, especially on the hardest days. Consistency is the most powerful force. It carries you across finish lines, books finished, degrees earned, companies built. There is a misconception that discipline kills creativity. In reality, structure cultivates it. A consistent structure creates space for creativity to flourish, like a trellis supporting growth. Stop deciding when, where, and how every day. Save that energy for the creative act. Musicians master scales and chords before improvising. Painters learn color theory and composition before breaking rules. Automating fundamentals builds competence and the confidence to experiment, take risks, and explore boundaries. The blank page can be terrifying. Start small, 1 paragraph or a 5-minute sketch to lower the stakes. Creativity is a muscle trained by repetition. You can't schedule an epiphany, but you can schedule work. Showing up increases the odds inspiration finds you. Structure provides the container inside it. Creativity grows wild and unpredictable. The journey from motivation to discipline can feel daunting, but it begins with a single small step. Choose one and only one habit essential to your long-term goals. Make it so easy, you're 99% sure you'll do it daily. If you want to get fit, do 1 push-up. If you want to read more, read 1 page. Start with an action that is ridiculously easy. Support the tiny habit with a simple rule. After I brush my teeth, I do 1 push-up, link new to existing, or I turn off my computer by 9 p.m. Protect your rest, make progress visible, place a calendar where you'll see it. Each day you complete the habit, draw a big X. It's surprisingly powerful, immediate proof you're succeeding. As the chain grows, you won't want to break it. Growth is the slow accumulation of thousands of small, wise choices. Discipline is kindness to your future self. It protects your energy, your joy, and your ambition from burnout. The world pushes for more, faster. True strength is calm consistency. Choose the small step today. Choose the simple rule that helps. Choose to rest. Choose to track the win and repeat tomorrow. Over time, you will be astonished by how far you can go. Keep steady, build small, stay kind. Discipline will carry you further than short bursts of motivation ever can. If you're building mental strength, subscribe to Genius Achievers. Comment, discipline, and commit to consistency today.